Are we live? Are we live? We're totally live! Yay!
Wait, are we using the puppy cam?
Live with Lotus. We could arrange a puppy cam, which is this one. It's not plugged in right now. Okay, I should also say who the game is by. Lotus is by Jordan. See, I was so prepared for this. And published by Renagade Games. Watch and learn to play it now. Don't you love when I spell out my tweets for you all? It's great, right?
Okay. I mean, that's how I live my life, getting your spelled out tweets.
Yeah. Cool. So, for some reason this keeps changing. Wait, why is this camera... I'm so confused. There we go. So all of this should have been out of frame. Ignore my mess. Hi, we're playing Lotuses.
Lodi.
It's going really well so far. Hello, Internet. So tonight on Tiffany and Steve Play a Game, we are... It's not even plugged in, sweetie.
I know, I'm framing the puppy cam.
We are playing Lotus, designed by Jordan and Mandy, our friends. Check it out. I got them to sign it in silver Sharpie. It's so shiny.
That's ridiculously shiny.
This game is a 2 to 4 player abstract strategy game where it's like a little bit area control, lots of strategy. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't realize that. Where we are building flowers cooperatively, but we're not really, because we're competing for control over the flowers. So that is what we're playing, and I'm going to teach you guys how to play, and we're going to do like a little bit of an unboxing now. So let's change the camera angle. So, oh, can we turn on this light? Actually, ooh, there we go. Very nice. We also have a puppy cam tonight because we didn't need all 3 cameras. So I'm not sure how puppy cam is aimed over there, and you can see puppy's tail. We're not sure how much she's going to stay in frame, but we also have a puppy cam tonight. So there you go, folks.
So we can just say to the puppy cam if something goes wrong?
Yeah, if we start crashing, we'll just go to puppy cam. Okay. So this is Lotus. Here we go. We're going to unbox it. Are you ready?
I never should have taken you to see 2001.
Oh my gosh, so much dramatic music. So here's the rulebook. The rulebook is gorgeous. Everything about this game is gorgeous.
You're gorgeous.
So yeah. Aww.
Oh my god, your hair matches the game.
I guess it does. So the rules have really great explanations of how to play. There are some key rules that need to be remembered, specifically that it's in italics, which is an interesting choice of font, and I know this. But I will explain all the rules, but all the rules are good. I've read them and relearned, and anyway, yeah. This is going great. So the rules are really pretty. She is going crazy right now. She has a toy that has a water bottle in it, and she's just really enjoying it right now. So there we go. Just shake that tug toy. We should just have a stream that's just puppy cam. That's all we need. So you go. So that's the rule book. There is a family variant in the back, so you can kind of play with teams. But yeah, but you don't really need this if you watch this video, because I'm going to teach you how to play. Though this is a nice refresher. So there we go. So we're going to put that there. So then this is the game box. So there's an insert. It's got this like extra box so you can put stuff in.
Thumbnail.
I fixed the thumbnail. I don't know what to do about that.
It's just in the auto tweet, the thumbnail.
I know, but I fixed it. I don't know what to do because I changed it to Lotus And like I don't. She's really playing. Yeah, I don't know why.
What else?
The thumbnail hates me. Yes. Yes. Okay. So Lotus, I don't know why the thumbnails are crazy, but every player has their own like deck color. So what color do you want to be, babe?
The color that wins. Blue.
Okay. So there's blue, green, yellow, red, pretty standard player colors. I will be yellow because that is the color I prefer. Then there's the rest of the blue deck. That's your special power card. There's the rest of my deck. And there's a black deck, or gray, depending on your preference. And that deck is the, I forget the word that they use for it. It's the common deck.
Are shuffling things happening?
Yes, don't shuffle your power card in, but yes. Each color is associated with a guardian. So there are these adorable little wooden pieces, which I shall show you. She's just puppy and everything. So there's these adorable little figures, and each deck is associated with one, and they're like on the back of the card in addition to being the same color. So yellow is a butterfly, so I get all the butterfly tokens. We need those.
Oh, that's a good change.
And then yeah, we play tested this when it was still in development and still called a game called Blue.
Yeah, last Gen Con.
Yeah, Steve is the dragonfly, so he gets that. And then we need the silver versions of our guardians, and they're just going to be out. We can acquire them throughout the game if we take a certain power card. So we just want to have them out and put to the side. Then we also want our power tokens. So each player has 3 ability tokens, and they're identical, but every player just needs their 3.
Good girl, E.T.
So that's basically set up. We're going to...
Oh, the bonuses.
Yeah. We're going to shuffle our individual decks, and then we're going to shuffle the main market deck, and yeah. Oh, I think the cat just fell in a box. Let's go to puppy cam.
Ichi. Ichi. Ichi, come here.
I think Abby just fell in the box.
Yeah, well, she's on it now. I think there was when she was jumping on it or something.
Yeah.
Ichi. Come here. Yeah, come here.
Let her be, sweetie.
Okay.
She has done her barking. Zena's like, are we playing? She's ready. Sorry, I can't really help it much when the dog's going crazy. I can reduce the volume on puppy cam for sure. Puppy cam will not be loud now. Hopefully.
Puppy cam and her loud sister cam.
Yeah. So Jordan and Mandy are actually watching the stream now, and they just said puppy cam needs to be a thing. So I guess our stream is now going to have a puppy cam.
But I mean, some games need 2 cameras, like Oceanos.
Yes. Well, we had 3 last night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, need the faces and 2 other cams.
Okay. So I played a 2-player game recently. I just want to. In the rules, they have you put the player tokens like up. I'm gonna play where we just have them for us. But we're gonna take the general cards, and we're gonna put. Oh,
you can
wait,
flip them over.
go get the thingy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Go get that thingy right there. That thingy right there. That one right there. The thingy that matches this game.
Okay, all the dogs are now wondering what thingy they're supposed to get.
Yeah, I know, because they're good. Check it out. There's a Lotus playmat. Ah! We're gonna put our central market on this because why would we not?
I mean, why would we not?
Check that out. You don't need this playmat at all. Just no, don't move the puppy cam. Just do that. That's good enough.
You're good enough. Oh, actually, that was kind of offensive. It's not really what I meant.
This camera is just freaking out on the focusing. Why are you freaking out, camera?
Camera ADD?
It is.
It just can't focus?
Let me just turn off.
It started when the playmat went down. It might be the giant
No,
amount
it's
of
been
weight.
doing it for a while. I'm just gonna turn off autofocus.
Don't do it, Otto. Don't do it.
Problem solved. Save. Cool. So now that one shouldn't freak out anymore. Okay, so you put 4 cards out, which are essentially the public market's a weird word for it.
It's always a market.
See, I should have read the rules again right before teaching this live on the internet. I'm sure Jordan and Mandy would have appreciated that. What shall they call this? The wildflower deck. That makes sense. So this is the wildflower deck and like wildflower market, and then we each have our own player market. So, and the guardians go out here. Normally in setup, they suggest that you sort the tiles and put them here. I'm just going to say that we keep them, and then when we activate them, we'll flip them over, like, in our tableau area. But these are special abilities. So, on our turn, on your turn, rather, Steve, I need you to focus. Remember last night when you didn't pay attention during the rules?
Yeah, I still won. Can't hear anything now, very low.
Very low. Interesting. Okay, how about this? Is this good?
Someone's headphones are currently being blown out, I'm sure.
We have from the dogs. Hello, hello. Can you hear us now? Okay, so these 3 tokens are our special powers. We can decide to activate these later in the game, and I'll explain them in a moment. But on your turn, you're going to take 2 actions. The possible actions that you can take are you can add to a flower. You can basically like refresh your hand, or you can move one of your guardians, which are the little tokens, to one of the flowers that are not complete. So an incomplete flower that is just out there. So everybody's going to draw 4 cards from 4 cards that start the hand from your deck.
I draw from your deck?
No, your deck. There are 6 flowers. No, sorry. There are 5 flowers, and they go from 3 petals to 7 petals. And this is actually a great example. So right here, you can see, so when you play a petal card to add more petals to it,
what?
You do that. And there's like a little rectangle that shows you how the next card that goes on top will line up. So that's how you add petals to a flower. So you don't really have to use much brain power in regards to trying to figure out how you lay them down, because they handled it for you. Also, on the player deck cards, it even tells you how many petals are in that flower type, so you don't have to try and figure out, like, how many petals will this have based on how the card is. It'll just tell you. Okay?
Are there any metal flowers?
No.
So we can't add petal to the metal?
Yeah. Okay. So on your turn, when you add, you can take 2 actions, and you can repeat yourself with your actions. At the end of the turn, you are going to draw back up to 4 cards, and when you draw back, you can decide to draw from the wildflower tableau, essentially, or you can decide to draw from your own deck. Okay? We can tell how long the delay is by how long it takes people to reply to Steve's bad jokes.
This is going to be a solo game as Tiffany plays Lotus.
By myself.
And kicks me out.
Yeah. So that's so you draw back up, and you can draw back from here or from here up to 4 cards. If your hand already has 4 cards, you can't draw more. Okay? Honey. Alright, so pay attention. So you can add petals to a flower. You can, because you can do the same action twice on your turn, you could in theory add 2 petals to a single flower. Yeah? Cool. You can also exchange petals, so you can take up to 2 cards from your hand, put them on the bottom of your deck, and then draw an equal number of cards from your deck. So it's how to get more cards.
And those could have been these cards? Yeah.
I don't actually know. It doesn't specify.
Probably,
that would make sense. The other action that you can do is you can move one of your guardians. So we start with 2 guardians, and you move them to an incomplete flower, and you put them on the flower, and they count as essentially like territory control points, because every card, in addition to telling you how many petals of the flower there is, it has one of your guardian symbols on it. It might have 2 of your guardian symbols on it, honestly, if it comes from your deck. And that counts towards essentially area control, like you controlling the flower. So when the flower is complete, as soon as the flower is complete, at the end of that turn that the flower was completed on, we will count how many guardians are represented for each player on the flower, and whoever has majority will get the flower. If there is a tie, we both get the benefit. So the benefit is you can either take one of these 5-point tokens and get 5 points at the end of the game, or you can activate one of your powers, one of your 3 powers, to be in effect for the rest of the game. Okay? So, yes. This is why we have the designers listening to us. If you do the exchange action, you have to use your deck. Okay, so the 3 powers I shall explain. So the first one, which is kind of the most obvious, is you get a larger hand size. So if you do Enlightened Path, you get to add, you have 5 cards in your hand instead of 4. So that's that one. Next one is Elder Guardian. So this is that silver guardian that matches your player token that we put aside. You now can use him, so you get them and you add it to your pile of tokens, and it is actually worth 2 points of area control, not just 1. And then the last ability is Infinite Growth, which means that you can now play 3 petal cards on your turn.
Instead of 1.
Well, actually you can play 1 or 2 if you take the play petal action. So actually, on your turn, because you have 2 actions, you could play up to 4 petals. But you don't get to redraw until the end of your turn. So you'd have to be like really lucky. But the 1 guardian allows you to play up to 3 petals on a single card. If you play 2 petals, they have to be on the same flower for a single action. Any questions?
Nope.
Cool. The goal is to get the most points. At the end of the game, you get points from your tokens. You will also get points for flowers you have completed, because if you own the flower, you get the flower cards, and at the end of the game, each card that you get in that manner is worth 1 point.
So, but those cards don't cycle back in; they're just done.
Correct. They're out of the game, but they're they give you points.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Any questions from the internet? Cool, let's do it.
I misclicked. I just needed to tweet pedal.
Steve's tweeting pedals to metal while we wait to see if any of you have questions.
I accidentally clicked on a Bud Light ad, and that was my downfall.
While we wait in the interim, let's go to Puppy Cam. There we go. Puppy Cam. Puppy Cam. This is just a cam of our dog playing with a tug toy that I bought so her and Ichi would play with it together. But they don't play with it together. They just do that with it.
Best laid plans often go awry.
Yeah. Alright, on that delightful note, let's play some Lotus. Okay, who last smelled flowers? Or planted flowers? I mean, I definitely have planted the most this season.
I watered flowers when you were gone.
So you get to go first. So don't forget your hand. Yeah.
That's attached to my body. How can I forget it?
And then that goes there. And then if you want a reminder of your actions, it's on this handy dandy player aid card. What?
Okay, so 1.
Yes.
And then...
So it's 1 action, and that's 2 actions.
And then I draw back up
to 4.
4.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So.
Oh, interesting. These don't have the number.
The second edition print run will have those. I learned. I'm going to. That's 1 action to play these 2 7-card petals.
You're the worst.
I am the worst. And then I'm going to do another action to do that. And then I draw back up to 4. So I'm going to draw these 2. And I'll draw 2 from my deck. And then we replace. And that's the end of my turn.
Charles, you have our sympathies.
Ichi doesn't play well by herself unless it's a squeak toy. So
yeah. Ichi will bring or roll her ball to you or growl at you that she put it somewhere and you need to go get it or tell her to go get it. She's very insistent.
Where is the puppy?
She's curled up on the blanket out of frame.
Got it.
So my turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, did I do it right?
No, you did not do it right.
It lines up.
No, it doesn't. Stop being a smartass. I know that's impossible. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? Cool, so that was 1 action. It's really hard. Let's put this one over here, because this guy's going to get big.
And then I'm going to add that. And then my second action, and then I can draw these 2. Is it TTR replace, or...
Mm-mm. End of round replace.
Okay.
Right? Or is it TTR replace? This is a great question.
I love how that's a shorthand.
Do not include any after players finish drawing reveal. Yeah, so it's after you're done.
Okay.
So it is not TTR style replace. Ichi will like stand up and like throw her ball in my lap from anyway. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. I will do that to complete this flower. Ah, it's so pretty. And then I'm going to start a new 6-point flower out here. And that's my turn. I'm going to draw that, and then I'll draw 2 more from my deck.
So do you take that now and complete it?
Yes, because it's completed, so I get to pick if I'm going to activate ability, get points, and then because I very clearly have majority, I get the cards. So I'm actually going to activate so that I get 5 cards in my hand, and then I get these petal cards to go in my score pile, or as I like to call, compost. Because if we compost, we all win. Anyway, and then I get to draw up to 5 now, because I now have 5 cards in my hand.
I just want to snarkily switch to your face, switch the camera to your face.
I know,
okay,
I don't.
My turn?
We need to do the keyboard shortcuts, so when I make smart remarks like that.
Okay, so I played 1, and then I played 2. And then as
Oh, that's puppy cam. Sorry.
As my second action, I do that. And they can just go anywhere on the flower, right?
Yeah, they can go anywhere.
And then I will.
The problem with this game
this should have
is
been.
the OCD person in me just wants to like.
Oh, the OCD person in you? Have you met the OCD person in me?
I have. How you doing, boss? Okay, so there's 1 card missing on that. Is that right? And you have 3 on it currently?
So is the tie broken by whoever plays last?
No, ties we share. So we both score on ties. But that's okay because we don't need to share. Because I can do that.
What?
Oh,
That's even a card?
Yes. I just made it right now.
What, did the designers like text it to you and you printed it out?
Yeah, my phone has a printer on it.
Thanks, Jordan and Mandy.
Yeah, we have 3 webcams currently. And then, so I did that one, and then I'm going to do, oh man. So that's one action, and then I could do that, but you're going to get it, so why would I do that?
Yeah, we've got the 2 plugged in, and then the one's just the laptop webcam that's embedded in it forever.
Yeah, and then I'll do that to start another 5-point flower. So
you got this.
I get that one.
Me. You're the worst.
I do hate you entirely. And then I'm going to I'm gonna take the points. And then you get your guardian back. And I get
I'm just hoping for a non-zero score.
7 beautiful flower petals.
So it's 1 point per petal?
Yep. Well, it's 1 point per card, but all the cards are petal. And then I draw back up to an amount. 5, because I did the thing.
Do you think they're going to add a bike flower to the expansion? Well, the game is 3 to 7. I figured they wanted a flower with 2 petals. That's my first action. That's my second action. And then I draw back up to 4.
Okay. So my first action, I'm going to put that butterfly on that flower. And then for my second action...
No!
Check it out! Boop! So I win that one too.
It's a good thing this is a card game because I don't think I'm going to get on the board. Because there isn't one for me to get on.
Yeah.
There's no board. It's a card game. I mean, there's a mat.
And then I will draw back up.
Do I get points for these cards?
No. You do not get points for those cards. And then it's your turn.
1, 2.
You see, this is why you're not smart. Because you can't give me this kind of setup, sweetie.
Yeah, but maybe you just won't play the card.
Why would I not play the card?
Because you don't have it.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
I just realized that if I draw these cards, they don't have control icons on them.
Yes. Are we gonna do a rematch? Are we gonna do best out of 3?
It's cool. I know how to post stuff on the BGG marketplace.
Don't you dare! This is I love this coffee. It's signed by them.
There's a play mat.
It is. I played it with my friend Donovan.
It didn't really resonate with their game group.
Oh my god. It didn't resonate with you. I think is the wording that you're looking for. Alright, I'm done. My turn is done. Where did this... Oh, that's just a flower.
Oh, the petals are like different and stuff.
The background's different, yeah.
Well, even the petals themselves.
Yeah, all the petals are a little different. Like, some of them have folded in curves.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to score a flower! Yeah.
Alright, do you want to get points or do you want to unlock a guardian?
Oh, I'm going to unlock a guardian.
Okay, which guardian are you going to unlock?
The good one.
I think they were all pretty good.
Oh,
you guys can't see because this camera. Here, let me move this camera over here.
Path.
There you go. So this camera's gonna be over here, so you can see that there's a 6-petal flower over here.
Okay, and then I'm gonna draw.
Oh, and then don't forget to get your flower.
Okay, I now understand the subtle difference between the market and these cards. Well, I feel like when we played the prototype, there was no difference. Like you got points from the butterflies, but not the market, or maybe there was. I
don't
forget.
remember.
Maybe I think you did have your own deck. Anyway,
I don't remember.
Your mom doesn't remember.
She never played it, so that's probably likely.
Oh, I have 5 cards in hand, so I'm just gonna cheat and draw one.
Okay. Such a cheater. I'm gonna play. It is actually your nickname. I'm gonna play this flower here.
Andrew, it's OBS. I think OBS is like the only thing that works on Mac.
I think there's another one, but
Yeah,
I just really like OBS because it's the same. I can use OBS on our PC as well, so I don't have to learn multiple streaming softwares.
My turn?
No! I get to draw!
Wow, that was kind of a tortured...
My throat is still recovering from Gen Con. But I actually moved that with my boob, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna play those 2, and then I'm gonna play that. And then I'm gonna draw that. And then I'm gonna draw these 2. And then I will lose. When does the game end?
The game ends when one of us draws all the cards from our player deck.
Hey, Netters.
Hey, Netters! Okay, so you done?
Yeah.
You just set it up so well for me. One, and then 2.
That's right, Ichi. That was a total BS play.
That was a totally legal play, dog. We need a second puppy cam that's just they're just EG laying on the ground. Okay, so I get that. I'm just gonna get points.
So how many points are each of those chits that say 5 on them worth?
6.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna draw from my deck. And your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna score
Very nice.
some points.
Do you want points or power?
Power, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm not gonna catch up to you on points anyway, so why would I get that?
Cool, I didn't mention much. Tiffany is up by 100. Score Steve 3, Tiffany 54.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Elder Guardian.
Yeah, cool. And don't forget he's worth 2 for area control.
And then I'm gonna play that. And then I'm gonna draw these 2.
Okay, so when the wildflower deck runs out because you were silly and we're just drawing from it in the beginning, we don't refill it.
Well, it's a learning game, so we don't record the scores anywhere.
Ichi was growling.
Okay, alright, okay, it's a real game, dog. That's fine.
I'll do that, and then I'm gonna do that. That's probably gonna need more room.
So if we tie, does nobody get the cards?
No, oh yes, nobody gets the cards if we tie. Which makes sense, because the points would wash anyway. Oh no, the player who completed the flower by placing the last petal collects all of the flower's petals and places them. But we haven't even done that yet. Everybody's completed the one that they're scoring. But that's a game changer.
Wait, hold on, what's the difference?
So if you were the one to finish the flower, you get the petals. It's not who had control.
Oh.
But we haven't finished any flowers that we ourselves did not control.
That is an important thing. That's an important thing.
That is, because it's actually worth more points for me to finish the 7, even if you win it. Oh, that makes the game a lot cooler.
We've been playing it wrong. Clearly, we should restart, and this game doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. Oh boy. Well, thank you.
Matt? Oh.
You have to do it before it's incomplete. You have to do it before it's...
It totally happened beforehand.
Okay, fine. So we both get the benefit. Do you want points or powers? I'm gonna get
Probably points.
I'm gonna get my Elder Guardian, and then you finish the flowers, so you get the
What? Game changer.
All right, so that was your whole turn.
Game changer. My mind is blown into orbit.
It's messy.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
basically
do
SpaceX up here.
that for 1, and then I'm gonna do that for 2. Oh goodness. And then I'll draw 2 from here. And then I'll draw 1 from here.
Uno, dos, tres.
Potentially, but I definitely wouldn't mind finishing his 7 for him, even if I'm not going to score it, because I would get 7 points.
I think that was the thing in the prototype. You never wanted to finish something that would give someone else control.
Yeah.
For some reason. This one, it's like you still get the points. So.
Yep. So are you done?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that over there, and then I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I'm not done. I'll draw that one, and then I'll draw that one. And then it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you get that.
I get the points.
Points, 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 points.
And then I'm gonna do... Oh, but I'll give you the flower.
Well, you technically get the flower, I get the points.
Oh, that's right. So I'm up 1 point.
Yes. I'm going to take the power of infinite growth, so I can now play 3 petal cards.
Technically, it's 50% more growth.
You only get 1 point over 5. Wouldn't it not? Wouldn't it be?
Well, you can play 3 flowers and 3 petals instead of 2.
20% growth?
No, it's...
Oh, of the flower.
Of the flower, yeah. It's 50% more.
No, because you played 2 petals, not 3.
Yeah, but with infinite, you play 3, not 2.
Oh, yes. Now, yes. Oh, you're talking about the power.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the power. You get 50% more growth.
Okay. I didn't get that. I will do that for 1 and that for 2. Bring it. Sausalito. Bring it.
That's not even a thing.
Sausalito is totally a place/thing. That flower got a little mushed.
Well,
It got a little crushed.
you know, flowers in real life get a little
crushed. There we go.
there.
Better. Okay, so you get 7 points, and you get 5 points if you want. Or you can get your last power.
Oh, 5 points, definitely.
Take your stupid petals.
Hey,
They're
they
stupid.
were only stupid when they were crushed.
Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? And 1 action. I took that power just so I could do this on 1 turn. Boom, baby. And then my last action, I will play that. But I will take 5 points.
Okay.
And then I draw back up.
I will play that. And then that.
Okay, so you're done? So we're tied at 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have taken that. Well, it doesn't matter.
It's too late now. And then I will do that. So you get that back. And I get that. And 4 points. No, it's just water in the jar. Just water.
Moonshine in the jar is my concept album.
I think we should take a brief break to just really, can you, just for puppy cam reasons. That's so not gonna work, see? Just move the camera. Just stop making them camera sick. No, look at the top of the camera. See how you can just, there you go.
Oh, you can just do that.
There you go. Ta-da! Puppy cam. The other puppy is over here on the floor by me, looking like a very broken corgi.
Do we need another one?
We might need another camera just for another puppy cam.
Oh no, I meant do we need another corgi because she's broken.
Oh, I wouldn't mind another corgi. Let's just have 3 dogs. You did that on your turn? Are you done? Because I did that. And you
No,
did
I did.
that.
I did that.
Oh, that is yours. Oh, I could do that, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Alright, I will do that.
What?
And that. And then it is your turn. Oh, snap.
Okay, well then I will do that.
So you take it.
And
Take another little piece of my flower.
that is that.
The implications.
Yeah.
So I think that we actually might. I think we might actually be very close to finishing this game. Oh, last round. So we'll have one more turn.
What triggers the?
When somebody draws their last card. So I'm going to do that and that. Which is probably a stupid idea. But I triggered the end of the game. So we do last round drawing. So we each
everybody gets one more?
Yeah, everybody gets one more turn. Yep. Actually, we're tied for that.
Oh, so nobody gets the points, but I get the cards?
No, everybody gets the points. That wants the points.
But nobody gets the cards.
Yes, the person who finished the flower gets the cards. So you do get the cards. And then, are you going to do anything else on your turn?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'll just do that because it's probably unlikely you'll be able to finish it.
You're a jerk. I should say that whoever controls the majority of unfinished flowers on the board gets points. At the end of the game. Your hand is useless. But yeah.
I guess, though, I still want to put this down because this is the best thing I can put down with one card.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, my hand is useless.
So I'll do that, and then I will do that. And then that's...
So you control the majority of unfinished flowers?
No, it's not the majority of unfinished. It's the majority of... I control this one, I control this one, you control that one. Yes. So now, the hands are gone. Then decks are useless, and then we add up the tokens, we add up the cards, and wait, for each flower, the player with control gets to pick the flower and keep the petals. Yeah, so you get this card. And then we count points. So...
My guess is you're gonna get it.
So this is 10.
$65. You probably won.
65, 70.
What? By 5 points.
I had 70. You had 65?
Yep.
That
That's
was a
not bad.
pretty close game.
We're gonna do 3-player now?
We could try and play 3-player. I mean, we're to 45 minutes of stream, and I try to keep these around an hour for this style of game. But, can I have my cards? I will trade you. Thank you. We could try and play 3-player with the internet. It'd be pretty tough,
That would
because,
be pretty
like...
tough.
Well, we could make it so that the camera could see their cards, but we couldn't see their cards, and then they would tell us which cards to play based on things.
That would take
That
a
would
while.
be really, that would take a long time.
We need to do a card holder and like number the cards.
Well, and they would also have to agree on like what to play. It'd be fun.
The internet would have to agree on something.
I think
That sounds difficult.
our crew would.
Night, Andrew.
Thanks for watching, Andrew. So what'd you think? Regardless of what you remember of the last version you played, like, what do you think of this game?
It's good. It's tighter. It doesn't feel like anything doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'm still comparing to that one. I mean,
You are still complaining.
everything that I was encouraged to do made sense. There wasn't a time when I was like, this is pointless, or there's nothing I could do. Except at the very end of the game, on my last action, when I couldn't complete a flower, it was kind of like, it was a bit of a throwaway.
Yeah, but if you could have done what I did
Yeah.
and put down
If
more...
I could have put down more petals, I could have gotten more points.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I think is it to 4 or to 5?
It's to 4.
I think with more players, the smaller petal count flowers would be hard to start and still have them around to complete on your turn.
Yeah, so it means instead of doing what we do, where we start small and hope to finish on our turn, I think you would do the opposite on a larger player one, where you would start big, like, and you would let somebody finish it for you potentially.
But you would still
have a good chance in the running for control.
You want to get control even if individual other players are getting the cards.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think you would exchange a lot more so that you could complete a flower on your 2 actions. So like being able to play 3 at a time would be more important.
Yeah, I think
like it'd be more important to hand manage, I think. This one with 2 players, it was like hand management wasn't as important, which I think is fine.
Yeah. What would you compare this game to? Is there anything that reminds you of this game, I should say? Or is there anything that this game reminds you of? I should phrase it that way.
I'm trying to think, because, well, especially 2-player, because it's very, like, tight and focused. Say 2-player, I mean, it's a different game, but it reminds me a little bit of something like Fungi, where we're both sort of competing over completing sets. Like, mechanically it's different, but it has that same sort of, like, I don't want to inadvertently get you points, I want to pick stuff up from the market.
Audio cut out.
Uh-oh.
Can nobody hear the audio? Can you hear the audio if I do this camera? Because the mic is the same mic for all of them. Can you hear audio? Can you hear us now? I'm gonna assume not. Okay, so it's Joanna's.
Maybe. Or maybe it was the other camera. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ruth's saying it didn't come out at all. It reminds me, it's a... I think in 2-player we can play a lot more like loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
We don't have to consider our plays nearly as much. But there were certain plays where I could feel that. There were certain plays where I was definitely feeling kind of the like more involved, not like bluffing, but like I had to think a bit more on some plays. I couldn't just be like, well, I'll just do this, and then on my turn I'll do this.
The 2 control pedals, I think, made it so you couldn't totally math it out.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Because otherwise I can predict if you can only play so many cards, like even if you have 2, you still won't get control, but because there's a possibility you have a double control, you could like tie or win it, and that's important.
Yeah.
So like that uncertainty, I think, made it interesting in 2-player.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing.
And I liked how quick it was. But it's like an area control game where you're building the area that you're trying to control at the same time. And I could have sworn I played a game recently that was somewhat similar.
It's a little bit, I mean, you're going in a circle. It's a little bit, well, I say it's a little bit like a ladder game.
Maybe. Nutter says Kigi, and I've heard that analogy before for this game. And it does remind me of Kigi far more than it reminds me of Kodama.
Yeah.
By a lot, because Kigi you can play on other people's trees. Yeah. So yeah, it reminds me of Kigi in that regard. But
yeah, I would say that. It's a different flavor. I would play them back to back. Kigi and Lotus.
It is a different flavor because in Kigi, like, you can play on your opponent's trees when you want, but for the most, you're focusing on your tree.
You're also trying to get specific goals.
Yeah, and on this one, you have to focus on all of the flowers. You have to pay attention to everything that's happening. Yeah, I like it. I definitely want to play it with more players, for sure. Because I haven't played it with 4 players since it was Bloom, which was a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Did you play it with 3? Sorry.
No, I haven't played it 3. I've only played Lotus, like proper Lotus, with 2 players. So yeah. But it is gorgeous. The production quality is super nice. The cards are nice. The tokens are good, and I mean they could have really gone cheap on. Oh yeah. They could have done cardboard instead of these nice wooden bits. I do wish they were like a little bigger, but they actually sort of make sense for the scale of the flower cards.
And the cardboard would have printed would have just gotten lost on the beautiful petals, but the wood like stands out.
Yeah, the wood pops up. That's nice. The rule book is nice. I know for a fact that they have. They are ordering a second edition or a second printing, and they're tweaking a couple of things in the second edition. Like they're adding the count that will tell you how many petals are on a flower for the wildflower deck.
Is it called the wildflower deck?
Yeah,
that makes me like cringe and want to hug both Jordan and Mandy and everyone at Renagade.
Yeah. And they're also tweaking, like, they're changing the font on a couple things in the rules to make it more prominent and stuff like that. But nothing in the game, nothing is changed in the game for the second edition. It's literally just, like, some graphic design tweaks in the second edition. So there's that. Because I'm not sure if the first edition is sold out, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's already sold out at distribution, potentially. So... yeah, but it's so pretty. It's just gorgeous. And the box it's larger than I thought it was. I like saw pictures of it, but it's bigger. It's bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
it's like the same size as like lanterns.
Yeah, like from a glance, the form factor, it looks like it's one of like a Kodama size or something.
Oh no, lanterns is a little bigger.
Yeah.
It's bigger than Kodama.
No, I know, but like just seeing a picture, like it looks like it's...
yeah, it's way bigger than Kodama.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Also,
who is the artist? That is a great question. I knew this, and then I totally So the art... So the cover and flower illustration was done by Chris Ostrowski. I'm sorry. Chris Ostrowski, something like that. Puppy Cam. Steve, you're mostly blocking Puppy Cam. I was like, we should have done Puppy Cam plus Face Cam for the discussion. Just you could see the
PIP, puppy in picture.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Any more comments? Any questions from the viewers?
You can get it at your friendly local game store, but probably not yet.
No, yeah, you probably can't. You can't get it yet from friendly local game store. You should be able to get it, in I would guess about 8 weeks. Don't quote me on that.
I would say if anyone does get to play it with more players, I'd be curious how it is.
Well, you'll be able to play it this weekend with more players if you come to Cloudcap Games Gen Con Play Party, which will be on Saturday.
Thanks, Jordan.
From 1 to 11. But yeah, thank you for watching. We're probably going to do one more of these streams this week. The idea is in the future, we will probably do one of these streams a week, maybe one every other week, where we'll play a game live on the internet and also teach it. But with Gen Con stuff, I wanted to make it more available. And so we'll probably do another one on Thursday. And the possible games that we will play on Thursday...
TTR Rails and Sails?
That's a 2-hour game.
That's a 2-hour game.
I mean, I'll happily play a 2-hour game with you for...
We could do a 2-hour week. We could do something in that thing on like a weekend thing.
So, Ticket to Ride, First Journey, which is the kids game, Tides of Madness, and Potion Explosion. I believe are the new releases I have that would fit in this time period. So
what about that 101?
That is not a Gen Con release, technically. Yeah. So yeah, these are the Gen Con pre-release or releases that we have. What we do have Imagine. I don't know how well that would work for 2-player, but we could try it. We could put it to the vote.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a Twitter vote for all of these. I'm also willing to add Sherlock and Holmes to this list. Sherlock and Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I'll also add Sherlock and Minecraft to the list for voting. So there'll be another Twitter poll up in a little bit for people to vote on what we will play on Thursday, not tomorrow, but Thursday. And then I'm down to play a longer game and stream it, and be less engaged with the audience and just be more passive on Friday. But if I'm going to play a 2-hour game, I don't want to play a 2-hour game with the internet, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I love you guys, but a 2-hour game is already going to be 2 hours. If we do it and we engage with you, it's going to be 3 hours. So.
Right. Plus if we have to teach it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have to teach you. And I'm fine recording that. But
yeah.
I don't know if I want to live stream that. I might just, like, record it and then cut out the dead air bits and then just post it on the internet.
That makes sense. At Your Orders was Origins, right? Grizzled at Your Orders.
Yes, Grizzled at Your Orders was Origins, but we could do that too because most people probably got it at Gen Con. But it's in stores already.
Okay.
Yeah, the goal is to get stuff that I want to play stuff for people that's not in stores yet.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I think Potion Explosion is probably the winner, based on the Twitter poll from yesterday. Because Potion was second, so I have.
You could instead of doing another poll, you could just take the second place.
Yeah, but I was gonna add a new game to it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it's the whole politics, like instant runoff versus like doing a new poll thing. So,
I don't get that.
oh, where you pick the second place, like you do an instant runoff between the people after you take the winner out. Never mind.
No, I'm just gonna add another game to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. I think that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching.
Bye, internet. I want to do more of these.
Well, we're going to do another one Thursday.
Oh, good.
Yay! All right, and we'll figure out a better puppy cam situation. Maybe we'll just put it on the floor or something. All right. Thanks for watching.